A new round of aid to Ukraine is in jeopardy as Republicans accuse Democrats of failing to consider their border security proposals in return for their votes.
You've got an entire political party who it appears is willing to flush support for Ukraine and Israel down the drain because they'd rather have a wide open border.
Democrats argue the White House's $106 billion national security request, which includes Democratic priorities for border security funding, should be considered altogether.
Democrats are serious about getting Ukraine done, and the Republicans are not. We're serious. We're giving them a golden opportunity to pass a proposal on border.
White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said earlier this week that time to help Ukraine is running out.
The administration will run out of resources by the end of the year to procure more weapons and equipment for Ukraine and to provide equipment from U.S. military stocks without impacting our own military readiness.
Democrats are doubtful a procedural vote Wednesday to test support for aid to Ukraine and Israel will pass.
We've got work to do if they're insistent on changing immigration law in order to save the world from Vladimir Putin.
Any compromise passed in the Democratic majority U.S. Senate would be unlikely to pass the Republican majority U.S. House of Representatives, where some lawmakers argue the Biden White House has not yet defined victory in Ukraine.
There are important questions that must be answered so that we can continue with these negotiations. Among those is, what is the objective? What is the end game in Ukraine? How are we going to have proper oversight over the funds, the precious treasure of American taxpayers?
Democrats warned Tuesday that Russian President Vladimir Putin hopes to see a collapse of U.S. support that could also deter European allies from contributing aid.
We have clear objectives in Ukraine. We've been achieving those objectives. Let's not back down now. I think there's a strong undertone of, just because there's not a guarantee of total victory, of retaking all of Ukraine, is no reason to stop and give up on Ukraine.
U.S. lawmakers are running out of time to make a deal. The U.S. Congress is scheduled to go out of session for the holidays at the end of next week. Catherine Gibson, VOA News.